It was supposed to ensure that military and overseas ballots arrive on time and can be counted in U.S. elections. However, that hasn't proven to be the case. And a modification is before Congress right now that will require ballots to be delivered within 4 days using express mail. So why hasn't the government done that? Retired U.S. Marine Corps and spokesperson for Military Voting Rights USA says the government is favoring the unions, and she joins us now. Welcome, Jessie Jane Duff. Jessie, first off, what do you mean they're favoring the unions?
Well, when Congress passed this bill, the MOVE Act, which recently passed it, they gave a monopoly, essentially, to the U.S. Postal Service, and they never allowed open bidding on this. So when I testified in front of Congress, Military Voting Rights USA asked for 4-day delivery. We wanted our active duty military to place that ballot on a Friday and have it counted on Tuesday. But essentially, this was ignored by the Democratic leadership, Pelosi and Reid, and they said, no, postal unions, you win, you get it for 7 days. So this is very infuriating for us.
So, you know, the post office also has express mail. I mean, it doesn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not Federal Express. It's not a private UPS express mail. So what do they say? It's a money issue?
They haven't stated anything. It was just automatically granted to them. Now, the MOVE Act requires that these states get these ballots mailed out 45 days in advance.
Right.
The MOVE Act hasn't even accomplished that because the states are not in compliance. There's at least 5 states that have been granted waivers for no necessary reason of sort. 50,000 people right here in New York City are overseas military voters and have not even gotten their ballots sent to them yet.
And you would think that military voters know exactly who they're voting for because their lives are directly affected by who's in the White House and who's in Congress.
Absolutely. Active duty military is on the front lines. They know what foreign policy works. I was overseas on 4 separate occasions, and while I was stationed over there, I never saw such a profound effort to get the vote counted as now by the Senator Cornyn, Senator Schumer, and Congressman McCarthy.
You know, there's private ballots, but it's generally thought of that military votes more on the Republican side. Do you think that has anything to do with this?
You know, it tends to leave that mystery there for us to start believing that because the Department of Justice has not gone after any of the states to get the ballots mailed out on time. Right now, October 18th is the date that Maryland wants to get their ballots out. 45 days in advance is not October 18th. So when you're looking at the whole scheme of things, not only is the Postal Service not getting the ballots mailed back, they're taking a week. Who's going to get their ballot on time and who's going to get it mailed back on time is the question.
She's retired from the military but still fighting for the cause. She is the US.org spokesperson. Jessie Jane Duff, thanks so much, and I have a feeling you're not going to give up this fight.